Hello everyone, can you hear us?
Hi, can I check if you can hear us from online?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
It's
So,
great.
shall we start? Dạ, anh ơi, over to you.
Trình bày.
Anh
Thế
trình bày.
anh giới thiệu qua một chút về
Vâng,
mình.
anh cứ giới thiệu qua một chút. Đây là
Okay, thanks Nga for introduction. I would like to introduce in more detail myself and also the SME business division. My name is Hưng. I'm in charge of the SME division in VP Bank. In VP Bank, we have the 5 business lines: retail, SME, CMB, CIB, and also the FDI business. So SME is one of the 5 business lines in BP Bank. SME established, I think 7-8 years ago in BP Bank. We separated from the common business portfolio, total portfolio, and we divided the retail and SME. And since then, SME was established. So today, I prepare a short slide to introduce the SME for you. But this is something like the discussion free flow, so you can interrupt anytime for question. Because I question and answer will be more detailed than the some figures in the presentation. Okay, so next slide. So here you can see, come back. Here you can see we name some key topics that I want to say for the SME division, the portfolio, the strategy, and you will see the woman SME. Woman SME is one of our key strategic points within the portfolio, so I will spend a little bit more time on that. Okay, next slide. Yeah. So you can see here that since we separated from the common portfolio of the bank, we uh, we we are the dedicated business division serving only for SME. Our structure is that we have the SME headquarters. SME headquarters means here. We something like leadership, and we have the branches, SME branches in all from the north and the south. This is the unit, business units. We divided by. So I think that we go here first. Không có cái cơ cấu tổ chức này. Okay, không sao. You can see here our business units across from the north and the south, and we have V here mean regional. V mean regional. Yeah, we divided Vietnam into some regions, and within each region we have the TT. TT means branches. So region managed branches. We divided the Vietnam into 7 regions. You can see the north region, the south, the middle region, and the south region, the Mekong Delta region, the central region. So in each region, you can see how many branches is within. You also see that we it's not here, but I will tell you in more detail. In all the branches here, we divided by 2 kinds of branches: the micro SME branches and the upper SME branches. To tell you more detail about this, in SME, our definition of SME is any enterprise having the yearly revenue less than 30 million yearly revenue, which is SME. Above that, this is the CMB and CIB. So SME is only so within SME like this. We also divide it by sub segment: the micro SME and the upper SME. The micro SME, the definition is that any enterprise is lower yearly revenue than 2 million US dollar. From 0 to 2 million is micro SME, and from 2 million to 30 million, these upper SME. So based on those strategy, which is the micro and upper SME, we also divided our branch network into two types of network, two types of branches: the micro dedicated branches and the upper dedicated branches. Yeah. So you can see here all our TT, the branches, is the which one is micro, which one is upper, is clear. Is clear in that. For the micro, we have a two very big region, micro region. You can see which is the MBDN in the north, MBDS in the south. MBD north, we have the 7 branches. MBDS, we have the 5 branches. That is micro branches, and in each micro branches, we have the large people, large salespersons, because we consider that micro is a very small ticket size, unsecure, massive. So we spend a lot of people there. For the rest, which is the upper branches, upper branches, the branches have less people than micro branches, only around, I think, 10 people only, 10 people only, because they are the IM, they have more experience, they need to serve bigger customer. So we don't need a lot of people, but we need more experienced people, more dedicated people. So you can see this is our picture, our picture, and also the number of branches and department here. You can see on the right, on the right hand side. The right hand side, yeah. Okay, next slide. Yeah, so this is a common sense 4-point strategy in SME. So we base on our strengths, our good reputation, network that I explained to you. If we talk about the network, VPBank SME is the top bank having such a dedicated, specialized, and large network to serve SME. Later on, when we go to the number, we will show you that based on that network, thanks to that network, we achieve now number 1 in our SME. Yeah. So we our strength also, we have the digital strength, and also the support from SMBC. SMBC joined us 2 years ago, and they bring a lot of support to SME. Our opportunity is that we have the support from the government. This is important because you see that recently, especially within this year, the Vietnamese government issue a very dedicated policy which stress the importance of the private sector, and that fit very well with our strategy, which is SME. Yeah. So, and also digital and FDI flows. FDI flows in more detail. FDI flows to Vietnam, but the size of FDI, mostly the SME size, they are small. From China, from many countries, everything, they are in the industry zone. So this is also the area that fit our strategy, and we have the approach to reach them. Yeah. Our weakness is interest rate and also the credit rate. The interest rate is clear. Not much to say about that because this very competition. But the credit risk is on the thing. We do SME, we do micro SME, which is a high risk segment. High risk segment, but high risk, high return. Not much banks going to micro SME. They go to the more safe segment, which is the upper and standardized enterprise. Micro, not standard, not something like balance sheet, documentation, high risk, but we go there. And if we go there, we need to accept a little bit high credit risk and the high margin, high return. The risk is competition, sure. Why this is risk? Because when we start the SME strategy 5 years ago, and now we successful, and many banks see that and follow our success. Yeah. So now we are facing more and more competition. They imitate SME and VB Bank. Okay. Next.
And so
Yeah.
what do they imitate? How do you see
Okay.
that?
This interesting question. Why we have the strategy and why we success? We translate from the strategy into the product and platform, and from the product platform to branches network, and everything dedicated. So if we talk that we need to strengthen the micro SME, we need to have all the vertical strategy like this to approach the SME, not something like strategy just say high level, but in detail the product is one of the very key product and differentiated product we offer to micro SME is unsecured product. Unsecured product. Unsecured product, we understand the micro SME that they are small and they don't have the collateral. And that is the key thing that they went to another bank. And it's not easy for them to access the finance from the other bank because other bank always say that where is collateral, but they don't have that. So this is something like the chicken and egg situation. But in SME, when we say that we approach SME, we understand that point, and we design the unsecured product, very small ticket size, no collateral, digital, quick process. So the micro SME in Vietnam like it very much, and they come to the bank. They come to the bank. Of course, unsecured is easy, but means credit risk that I mentioned in previously. Very high risk, high return. But we prepare for that. Yes.
What percentage of the book is in these unsecured small ticket SME loans approximately?
Around 20%. 20%.
And that's growing.
Yeah, they're growing.
I can imagine, right?
Yeah. Growing from zero.
Yeah.
5 or 7 years ago, we haven't done that, and we start researching the product, launching to the market, approaching the micro SME, and then now it's at 20%. So 20% is in total SME. But if we divide it by micro and upper, in micro, the unsecured is more than 20%. This is 30 to 40%, because the micro prefer the unsecured, and unsecured design for micro. So it's a larger percentage. For the upper, it's less than that. So in total, it's a 20%. Yes.
And what the rate that you charge? What is the rate difference between unsecured?
Yes, of course, it's much higher.
But what is the difference between unsecured and secured?
It depends on time to time. In the early stage, which is some years ago, even the unsecured rate is, I think, double, more than double the interest rate of the secured. Now it is reduced because we face competition from many banks. So we need to reduce the unsecured rate, but still higher, still much higher than the secured. So this is the way. This is the thing that you asked how where they imitate from SME. This is unsecured. Unsecured. And the way they imitate is that they take our existing customer, unsecured customer. They offer immediately another limit in another bank. So they consider VB Bank as a training center of the customer, and no time for verify, no much time verify.
Okay. Can I ask very quickly, what are the key elements in the underwriting? What are the key things that you look at for these unsecured loans?
For the unsecured? Yes, we do not base on collateral, and we need to base on other credit criteria to check. Firstly, we base on the existing balance sheet books of the micro SME.
Mhm.
Of course, we understand that balance sheet is not standardized.
No.
Micro SME, they don't have the
No.
audited balances and everything.
Mhm.
We base on their writing,
Yeah.
writing,
Yeah.
and sometimes the writing book is
Mhm.
more confident
Yeah.
than the balances. We also base on which is compulsory, the balance, the banking statement,
Mhm.
the banking statement,
Yeah.
monthly, everything, not
Mhm.
only in VB Bank but also in another bank,
Yeah.
banking statement.
Yeah.
We also base on the credit history,
Mhm.
which we check, cross check from CIC and PCB.
Mhm.
Yeah. We also base on the tax authority,
Mm.
which we can check the something like the continuous business operation.
Yeah.
Because in the tax authority, they have the information whether the company has disappeared or not,
Yeah.
stopped or not,
Mhm.
tax payment in time or not.
Mhm.
So many information we can check there.
Yeah.
So we check and all the information is normal.
Mhm.
This is the meeting the criteria.
Okay.
Yeah. We also check the the major shareholders of the company.
Yeah.
Yes. Any major shareholder which is over 25%,
Mhm.
we can check CIC
Mhm.
of them.
Mhm.
And we force them to sign the commitment, personal commitment,
Yeah.
that okay, you set up the company, but
Okay.
you need to commit
Yeah.
their assets there. So
Like
a lot,
guarantee, right?
the guarantee,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
guarantee.
yeah.
Commitment, yes, you use the better word,
Mhm.
the guarantee, personal guarantee,
Mhm.
we call that.
Yep.
So many risk management methodology we apply
Yeah.
to replace for the absence of collateral.
Yeah, understood. And the bank statements, is that do people read that manually, or do you have a system that analyzes the bank statements?
Before this manually.
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 Okay.
Because we start very early,
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, still manually.
Yeah.
But we now applying the digital, the OCR, to check, to translate from the paper to
Okay.
the Excel file.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have OCR for
Yes,
the
yes,
to,
yes.
to summarize,
Yes,
and
yes,
then someone
summarize,
is still
yes.
analyzing the
Yes,
summary.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Okay.
So what is a typical time cycle for you to finish the approving the credit for SME or micro and upper SME?
Micro is quicker. Not micro is quicker than upper, but unsecured is quicker than secure. Unsecured is very quick. It's 3 days, I think.
3 days.
3 days to 5 days. For upper, it's more than that. It is 5 days to 10 days because we need to finish the collateral process. Okay, you can see here the picture of our growing, the growing, and here we have the loan, we have deposit, and we have CASA, which is the two key most important indicators of SME. You see the growth rate first. The growth rate is even higher year by year. So 26%, 35%, and 60%. 60% is the future, not now. This is the next year. 60% is the KPI that our CEO give us.
Wow.
So you see that. But
Key segment.
yeah,
Mhm.
because I mentioned at the beginning, SME is a strategic for the strategic segment
Yeah.
in 5 business lines in VB Bank.
Yeah.
So we have the very ambitious plan. For the deposit is the same,
Mhm.
but especially for the CASA, you see,
Mhm.
CASA is the very or the most important,
Mhm.
which is the very cheap source of fund.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we also be given the very big KPI, which is 60%, 60% CASA.
Can I ask, is that realistic?
To be honest,
it looks not realistic.
to be honest,
Because
this
it's
is
really
half.
difficult. Yeah.
But our bank, our CEO, the mindset is that to set the unrealistic
Yeah.
target, but you need to be equipped with the very fully and sufficiently
Yes.
the resource
Yes.
to do that. coming back to the network here, we will grow, I think, 30 to 40% of the resource here.
Mhm.
We open more branches.
Yeah.
And more
We
digital.
we hire more people.
Mhm.
We digitize more here.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, if we can do that, the number will be not unrealistic anymore,
Mhm.
and we hope we can reach the target. Yeah. We also have some other strategy like partnership to support that. Yeah.
Yes.
And do these SMEs, are they inclined to use your bank as the, let's say, their primary bank, right? So their primary bank for transactions and to maintain
Yeah, this is a
CASA.
key point that
Are they willing to do that?
I'm intended to say exactly the point when we have the CASA strategy for the micro segment. They need to be the main bank.
Yeah.
They need to consider SME as the main bank.
Yeah.
So we offer many, not only loan but also the transaction, digital transaction
Mhm.
for them. We have the app for them, the business app we call the NeoBiz, so they can do everything in the app. So by doing that, convenience, all the transaction of the SME will go there,
Mhm.
and it increase the CASA. In the CASA, we also divided by two segments, by two strategy we call the mass CASA or the micro CASA,
Mhm.
and the upper CASA. Yeah, so micro CASA, we take the CASA by the way that I mentioned, by transaction, by app, by digital, everything, so that people prefer that and put the money there.
Yeah.
For the upper, we approach by many other something like API and individualized connection with upper. For example, we connect with the e-commerce, we connect with the financial payment facilitators. Yeah, so that they can offer the service to their enterprises. Yeah, so we prepare a lot of strategy for CASA, and we hope that CASA will support our lending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is the Neo app, is that best in the market, or one of the two best,
Nearly.
one of the three best?
Nearly. If we talk about top 3,
Mhm.
yes, we are among the top 3.
Mhm.
But saying that we are the number 1, not
Mhm.
yet,
Mhm.
because as I mentioned, many banks imitate SME,
Yeah.
and from the digital area, now other banks going very quickly. They invest money, many things to digital. So there are some areas of the digital that we are lag behind. Honestly, lag behind. And this is something like the race that many banks going, and we are now still in the top 3 in the conversion transaction app. But saying the top 1, because now today this week can be top 1, but next week MB and Techcombank can be go faster.
Yeah.
Because very quick. Yes.
But Techcombank is the number 1.
If we name some top, we can name Techcombank, we can name MB, and VP Bank. I think that's
Okay.
all. Yeah.
Okay. Clear. Thank you.
Next slide.
Can I ask about the contribution of CASA from micro SME and upper? Let's say currently
Half.
half.
Yes.
And for next year is also the same.
We will try to maintain the same half. Yes. Half of the CASA. But if you ask about the percentage, I think more meaningful indicator you can see is the ratio of CASA divided by deposit. Deposit. Yeah. In total deposit, which one is CASA? This is more important. So, if we talk about micro, the CASA divided by total deposit is 60%.
60%.
Yes,
Micro.
50 to 60%.
Oh.
So, which means the micro consider our as a main bank, and they put a lot of transaction there. Yeah, not much deposit. For the upper, that ratio is less than that, which is 30%. Yeah. So upper, they use money smarter, more smart. If they have the free cash, they rather putting it as a deposit, not CASA, to earn the money, to earn the interest rate. Yeah. Okay. Here we come to the efficiency, some efficiency indicators. So the total revenue, also you can see higher growth rate next year. This year we growth 20%, and next year our KPI is 50%, nearly 50%. If we break to the NII, which come from lending, also very big indicators, and also the fee income, which is NFI and FX, we also very big contribution here. In the fee structure, we have the many fee structure. We have the fee from bancassurance, we have fee from POS and payment, we have fee from trade and guarantee, we have fee from FX and cash management. So you can see many big breakdown. Yeah, so you also see that the budget for the next year is very big. Yeah.
How are you going to generate the trade volumes? What kind of transactions do you focus on?
The trade we have four pillars within trade. The four income source from trade. Firstly, from the LC open. Second, from the guarantee, and third, from the TTR, the transfer money, remittance.
Okay.
And the fourth is from the FX, that we exchange the FX with the customer. Yeah. So this is the four pillars that we generate income from.
And the last two, what percentage of the total is that? So the remittances and the conversions?
The four equally.
Equally. Okay.
Within the total four, which is trade, the guarantee is a little bit higher percentage than that, because we stronger at many kinds of guarantee. The contract guarantee, the performance guarantee, the many guarantees. Yeah, and we can get the revenue there. For the LC, we also have the big income source from LC there. For the TTR is a little bit less than that, and FX I think generated from LC and remittance. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I ask why the POS income in 2025 is much smaller?
Which one?
The blue one, 191, compared to the previous year, 541.
CPOS.
POS. This is the payment, not the US. This is the picture of we invest in the we call the payment. The payment is also another word we call acquiring. So it's another story that I will tell you the strategy. Our SME, apart from lending, we also have another strategy we call the payment and acquiring strategy. We are the first bank to issue the credit card for commercial, for enterprise. Credit card for individual is normal, but credit card for companies and the enterprise, we are the first bank. And I believe that until now, VBank is still the top bank. We also invest a lot in the POS and merchant. POS means the POS network that we plug in the shop store, and people will make payment from the credit card. In terms of the POS network, we are the number one. Yeah. And we have two types of POS network. The POS that we develop ourselves from our branches network. The second network is the POS from the partnership. Partnership here we call the payment facilitators in the market. You see, payment facilitator is a kind of financial institution which is managed by the SBV. Besides banks managed by SBV, payment facilitators managed by SBV. In Vietnam, markets, we have around 40 payment facilitator, or we call PF. Like, for example, you see Bảo Kim and Ngân Lượng, some name like that, Momo, yeah, and Shopee, everything, Zalo, yeah, they are the payment facilitator. Yeah, so we connected with them as a partnership, and they jointly we set up the merchant network, POS. So talking about the POS, C mean commercial POS, POS merchant. We have the two types of that, and in sum up, we are the number one presence in the POS network, in the merchant network, and this is the source that we get income there. Yeah, you can see. Now we come to the question why in 24 we have a lot of profit there, but in 25 we reduce half by this. We depends on the payment facilitator. Yeah, and we depends on their strategy. We cannot control. For example, Zalo, this year they invest in the merchant, but next year they change their strategy. They reduce the number of POS and they increase the volume from the e-commerce, for example, something like that. We cannot control. So something like it's up and down like that. It's up and down like this. If for the more detailed picture, if we break down the income from this into the POS that ours developed, this is stable, and income from the payment facilitator is up and down like this. So you can see this is the rationale for the reduction.
Can you talk a little bit about the banca insurance, the banca insurance
Yes,
product?
the red.
Yeah,
The red.
which insurance company do you work with, and what kind of insurance products are offered here?
We have two
SMEs?
kinds of banca, the life insurance and the non-life insurance.
Yeah.
The life insurance, we have the contract with AIA.
Yeah,
This is the strategic bank-wide connection. The non-life, we have some products. We have credit life product. We have the fire insurance product. We have the car insurance product. Yeah. So all those products, we focus on protecting our collateral and the borrower. For example, the credit line. The credit line means that especially we sell for the unsecured borrower. When the borrower die, the insurance company will pay all the total lending exposure. So this is our compulsory for all the unsecured portfolio. So you can see the banca, the non-life income from banca will go with our unsecured lending. If the more unsecured we have, the more non-life insurance we will have. For the AIA and non-life insurance, this we sell to all types of customer. Secure, unsecured, deposit, any customer come to the bank, we will sell. Yeah.
So non-life, you work with OPES or other companies?
Previously, some companies, but now we centralize to OPES because OPES now is the ecosystem, and we need to centralize there and to stop, and we stop gradually from. Now it's not stopped totally because OPES is still in the growing. Yeah, but in the long term, we need to centralize to OPES. Okay, here the cost and PBT and profit. Not talking much about the detailed number, but you can also see the ambitious plan. Yeah, this year we are trying best to reach the 2,000 billion profit, and next year it will be something 3,000. This is very ambitious plans. The OPEX increase, you see, the OPEX increase means that we 530 tỷ, 530 billion. We will use to expand our resource. You can see that I mentioned. So prepare for the unrealistic target that you mentioned. This is also we reflect in our number already. Yeah, you see.
Makes it a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, more realistic now. You're more confident, right? Please join. Okay, the CIR, the PPT. Yeah, also we have the many things like this. Yeah, the cost, everything. Yeah, the provision. Yeah.
Provision đâu ạ?
Provision is provision trên này.
Provision là PB á.
Không, từ từ. Provision.
Provision.
PPT này, PPT here.
Hai cái này.
Why went down?
Provision.
Why it went down significantly in 25?
25. This is our good effort to manage the portfolio. You can see provision. You also can see the PPT here.
Maybe NPL?
Yeah. So
do you have an NPL?
We minus. We even lost.
Okay.
Because the provision is high. Yeah. Because of the cost of provision is very high. We are here. Yeah. But this year we try to reduce the provision here. So we make the profit is here. Yeah. This is logic. This logic.
What is the NPL level of your
Có
micro
NPL.
and upper SME portfolio?
Our NPL rate is around 4 to 5% for the unsecured, and around 2 or 3% for the secured. Because unsecured is more than nearly double the NPL. Okay. Not much talk about this. We very diversified.
Yeah.
That picture is telling that we are very diversified. Not much concentration on some industry.
For the agricultural products, are they mainly in production or processing or trading?
Only processing and trading, not farmers here, not cultivation, not farmers here, only product. We have some very big names in some agriculture like coffee, rice, pepper, peanuts, because we have branch in Mekong Delta. Yeah, Mekong Delta, the Mekong. We have 8 branches there in Mekong. So we focus a lot of the especially the rice. We also have some branches here in Tây Nguyên means Central region. Tây Nguyên, Central Highland. Yeah, Central Highland. We have the big coffee names here. Yeah. The agriculture product only concentrates on 2 regions like this. Not here. Only here. Yeah, only here.
When you say processing, I guess it's light manufacturing, yeah?
Sorry?
When you say processing, it's like light transformation of agricultural products.
Processing, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in terms of the loan purpose, is it mostly for working capital?
For working capital, yes, you're right. 70% majority.
Yeah.
For the rest is factory investment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a question about some of these segments. So for construction or real estate, what are you supporting in construction?
Construction.
Yeah.
Construction here, not the developers. Construction here means the ones who provide the service to developer. not developers, because developers is very big developer and not SME. This is a CIB, and CIB is higher than that. SME only provide, for example, the construction, the material, the service, the furniture, something like that for the developers.
Like subcontractor.
Something like that. Yeah, sub and sub.
Yeah, they're the people in the construction value chain, right? They're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing the actual
Exactly.
construction, but they're providing
Exactly.
goods and services
Yes.
to enable the
Yes.
construction. Okay. And then iron and steel production. Cognizant is very small.
Still not small. This is, you mean the 7.8%?
No, the one at the very end, the trade, the productions as opposed to trading.
Iron steel production. Yes, you're right. We only focus on trading. Yes, not much on the iron steel production. I don't remember any big names on the production, but we have few, less than 10 companies in the iron and steel production.
Okay.
Yeah, because if we talk about steel production, they are very big, like Hòa Phát. They are in CIB size, not the SME size.
Yeah.
We focus on trading. Trading
Yeah.
means they have the inventory and they can export, or even they can domestically support to the construction. That's all. Domestic. So this is a small size. For the production, this is only very big size. So it's not SME.
Okay, just a few more. Animal husbandry, petroleum, and aquaculture. Do you know what's supported under those sectors?
Which one is that? The agriculture?
Aquaculture,
Yes.
petroleum, and then animal husbandry.
Petroleum. We have some small, very small companies who invest in some we call the petro cột xăng là gì? Trạm xăng.
Gas
Station. Yeah, gas station. They are very small.
Okay.
Yeah, they are very small,
So
and
it's downstream. It's just trading.
Yes.
Trading.
Yes.
Okay. And then aquaculture.
Aquaculture. Okay. Aquaculture is concentrated on also the Mekong Delta. That also the interesting story. Aquaculture means it depends on the market very much. The market and also the tax from US. Yeah, many tax change policy, and many cut from other country, cut to hit our companies about the protection, the market protection. So it's up and down.
Okay.
3 years or 5 years ago, it's much more than that. But this now is something like this.
So it's been trending down.
Yes.
And then in terms of what you support there, is it primarily also trading? I guess
Trading.
exports?
Yes, trading. We have some companies on the production side, but again, like the iron steel production, the aqua production is very big name, and it's not SME size. We still serve some because CIB don't have resource there. Yeah, we only have the resource there, so we serve them, but very big, and it's not our focus. We focus only on trading, the trading level 1, level 2. That's all.
And then what was animal husbandry? That was
Animal husbandry.
Animal husbandry. Chăn nuôi. This is animal feed. We that the industry that we often focus on the supply chain, on the supply chain financing. We have some big partnership with big names. You see, you can know the CP, the Hut, Jaffa, Cargill. Those are very big names in the animal feed industry, and we do not lend to them. We treat them as the anchor, and we finance for the agents.
Yeah, you work with essentially people who are in the value chain of
Yes, supply chain, value chain. Yes. We have a lot of customers like this. People like in the remote provinces, they invest in something like, for example, a factory, animal feeding factory, and CP will support for them the equipment and standardize, and we lend to them, lend to the small merchant, small enterprise like this. And when they produce, they will sell to CP.
Yeah.
So the revenue is secure.
Yeah.
Because CP secured.
But is that animal feed or animal husbandry? Because the way I understand animal husbandry,
I also don't understand the wording, but the maybe the things I explained maybe belong to animal feed or animal husbandry.
Animal husbandry is like raising animals, right? You have livestock and you raise livestock. It's like rearing cattle.
Raising animal.
Yeah, as opposed to feed, which I would assume is just selling animal feed. So I'm cognizant. It's I know it's a small part of the business, but still just to understand what that means.
Maybe it's also a part of the things that I mentioned. Both, because when we work with for example, aqua company, very big company, they require the small merchant to invest in the lake, the lake, and the lake in the aqua. I remember this is the fish lake. Yeah. So each lake around 1 hectare, one hectare, and the aqua company will provide the feed, will provide everything, and the merchant will care the lake.
Okay.
Yes, daily. And when the fish growing, they sell to the. Yeah. So we lend to that to build, to prepare for the lake.
Yeah.
Everything. So maybe if we talk about the animal raising, this is something like that.
Yeah. If it's possible to get more information on what that actually looks like in the books, that'd be great.
Of course. Yes. I will take the specific names of client there, maybe because they have the number, right?
Yeah.
It must be. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay. Okay. If we divide by turnover, so the key point here is the majority is working capital, less than 12 months. That's all. Yeah. Because SME, you see that if we come back to the picture here, we do not lend to developers. So we do not lend to the long-term real estate loan. We focus only on the industry, core business industry, working capital, turnover, everything. So it reflects in our turnover structure. Yes, majority you see. Both for micro and for upper.
And so the longer tenured facilities, what would that be?
You mean 5 years?
Yeah, so the ones that are beyond, a year or 12 months, what would you be financing under those tenors?
A lot of many sectors. Almost sector we finance working capital.
Outside of working capital, if you're granting a facility that's 5 years, what would typically be the
5
purpose
years
of that facility?
5 years. 5 years. I think the fixed asset that we invest, the lake investment that I mentioned is one of that. Yeah, it depends. If anything over 3 years, it tell the truth that it depends on the customer demand. We amortize the income and the capability to repay. If the customer can pay in 3 years, so the loan will be 3 years. If the customer can pay longer than that, we set that. So anything over 3 years, it meaning depending on the income of the customer.
Yeah, so it's likely fixed assets.
Yeah,
as
something
opposed
like
to
that.
the tenor
Yes,
and
yes.
how long they can
Yes,
pay.
yeah,
Okay,
yes.
thanks.
Yeah. So this is the FCC, the net interest income. Here, if you, it's not in the slide, but here, if you can break NIM between micro NIM and upper NIM, it will be more interesting. Later on, I think the question, the NIM for micro is much more than the NIM for upper. Ở đây không có đâu. Đây không có đâu. Đây chỉ là cái thôi. I think here you can see on the right hand side the NIM for unsecured and secured. Can represent a little bit about the picture. You see the unsecured. The unsecured, the NIM is 7.6. Yeah, and the NIM for secured is 2.4 only. Yeah, so it really reflects my answer to your question. Yeah. Yeah, and also the ticket size for the loan, you also can see different between micro and non-micro. Micro, very high NIM, but smaller ticket size. For upper, less NIM, but ticket size is much smaller than that. It's logic. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so I think complicated, but this is the way we focus, the way we define and focus on the industry, for the industry. Each year, we will define the series of industry we consider the key industries. It's different year by year. This is the way we do that. Next year, now is the time to define for next year. Next year, we will define around 16 key industries, and we will let all our branches focus on those key 16 industries. That's all. Yeah, okay, 16, yeah, I mentioned, yeah. This is for next year, yeah, based on our research, our market research, competition, existing portfolio, NPL, everything, we come to those 16 focus industry. Okay.
For wood, what does that entail? The wood industry?
Số 3.
The wood, furniture.
Furniture.
Yes, furniture.
I guess so. So I'm the ENS guy. So for context, so one of the questions I have about wood is how would you ensure sustainable sourcing in the supply chain, right? That's a challenge with wood, especially if you're looking at SMEs.
So that's why we did not focus on the wood production.
Yeah, but they're still getting their wood from somewhere,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, yes.
So
yes.
how do you trace that? Just something.
It's a good
consider.
question. Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah, it's a good question, and I have a point here because as I shared with you yesterday, from the sustainable resource is like more famous from the exporter from the local market in our Vietnamese law. They have any requirement for the sustainable value chains. We have some requirement from the government from that. For example, that the good not come from the protection area. Yeah, right. But in another case, for some indicator like deforestation and critical habitats or biodiversity is not required by government laws.
Yeah.
So that's why in rice or coffee, when you buy the wood, some supplier, you need to require by the more than the food safety and the quality of the goods, right? For example, the heavy metal indicators, the macro reasons in here, the humidity, moisture, or the quality of the goods. But just in some case, when you are the exporter, you require like a sustainable certificate, like a FSC, RA, or like a global gap or something. But when you serve the local market, the story is very different.
Yeah.
As a special, we talk about the micro SME, right?
Yeah.
If you want to buy the like the sustainable rice, you have to pay you pay higher for that. So when you serve in the local market,
Yeah.
the micro SME cannot pay the higher for the like a sustainable material like
Yeah.
this. The big name for the exporter, they can pay higher because the buyer in the EU market or like international market, they can pay higher for the sustainable or the eco label on this goods. But in the local market, it's very different.
Yeah, I understand that, right? I would say like the framework of our project, especially for SMEs, is looking at compliance with national laws, right? So you say there's a law on the books, on not sourcing from protected areas, and so that's fine.
Yeah.
But
It's a
also
key point.
the exclusion list too is also not sourcing wood from
From
forests that are not
protected areas.
forests that are not sustainably managed, right? So it's just to say that that's even beyond looking at like performance standards, that's kind of the baseline, is to make sure that you have a sense that you're not sourcing from protected areas or from non-sustainably managed.
We check that. We check this one.
We have the ESG or the policy environment protection policy within the bank. Within the bank, and that is on the criteria, underwriting criteria for all the credit process. Yeah, you can follow that. So the things that he mentioned is from that policy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here is some why we come to that. Why we come to this? Some research indicator. Yeah. The potential market. You see the red numbers. The red number is our existing market share. Yeah, that's that only telling the truth that we have much more potential for next year. Why we choose that? Yeah, another indicators why we choose that. Yeah. This is our target because we choose and we target next year. It will be some in the blue. This is for next year. Yeah. So here we come to the final point that we, apart from micro strategy, upper strategy, apart from the industry strategy, we also have the women SME strategy. Yeah. Women SME strategy is the strategy that we initiated 3-4 years ago. Support from IFC research that women is not easy to access to finance based on the women feature themselves, and IFC recommend that if the bank can design the dedicated product for women, it will be a huge potential market there. So IFC when IFC have such research, we bank will approach that and design the not only strategy but also product specifically for women. Yeah. So you can see from 2 years up to now, when we run the strategy, both from the industry, product, platform, dedicated branches, dedicated sales force, everything for women, we can see some of the achievement result here. So you can see that the number of women enterprises in our portfolio increasing. In the increasing trend, our number of customers is here, outstanding loan is here, NPL is also in the better NPL than men. This is in line with the IFC research.
Yeah.
And also this is also the key, another point that we choose the woman because better quality, good NPL, paying in time more than men. I don't know. Yeah. So this is so all of the achievement here is very interesting, and we also continue. We continue that strategy for next year, and we are receiving a lot of more and more support from IFC, ADB, about to support us for that strategy. For example, last year we received the fund from ADB. We also received the research support from ADB. They send here professors from the university in American university. They have the project, even 1 year project, to research on the women segment. How we can boost, and they recommend the outcome of the project is to recommend back to VBank how we can boost the growth of women SME in our portfolio, including the incentive policy for Salesforce, the sales contest for Salesforce, the dedicated and training for Salesforce, how to approach the women. Yeah, so the target for that research is to increase the women strategy, and the project is finished. And I think the professors now launch the working paper in some famous journal already. You can find that, and I think this is interesting research project. Okay, that's all. Actually. Yeah, this is the some of the add value within the women strategy. We will not only provide the lending, the product, the financial, but also the non-financial training, knowledge, incentive only for women. Only for women. Yeah. Women enjoy a lot from the bank when they come here.
Mr. Hung is very famous for
Yes.
women entrepreneurs.
Here is a dedicated product for women. Yes, strategy and it dedicated. We have the credit card for women. We have the loan for women. We have the payment product for women. Everything serving for women.
Credit card.
Yeah, credit card. Yeah, some feature of credit card is better than men. So if 3 billion, men only 1 billion. 55 days, men only 45 days. Yeah. Withdraw 50% of cash, men only, I think, 30%. Yeah. Everything is better than. Yeah.
Yes, I know. VPBank have lady
card.
Yeah. So here, some of the name of the organization that I mentioned support, because they hear that VBank is successful in women strategy. So they come here, the CARE, the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is a very famous organization in the world. They come here to support for VBank during the COVID and post-COVID. Yeah. Credit policy also is a part of the financial. We are now working with CARE a lot of programs. Yeah, here's some picture. All for women. Yeah. The client you see here, a lot of women. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any questions to Mr. Hung? Can I check the people online if you have any questions to Mr. Hung, please? Maybe you cover quite comprehensive. So.
Yeah, no, indeed, lots of details provided.
Yeah,
so
yes.
good.
Yeah. Okay, so we can close this section now, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, em cảm ơn anh Hưng. Thank you, anh.
Thank you
very much. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hả? Được rồi. Cảm không nói ban nãy đọc ở mày nói thôi. Anh Hưng ơi. Anh Hưng ơi, em có thể bêu cho anh Hưng.
Now we can do the wrap up and then break down for long review. Let's do quick. Mà bây giờ lớp admin
Vâng ạ.
có những ai vậy?
Cái section này thì chỉ có toàn bộ với cả FI team của em thôi. So maybe we take a 5-minute break and then we can wrap up. Go to the wrap up section in, let's say, 30 minutes. Okay. So for this section, only the FI team, we have the FI team and together with all the representatives from all the organization. Yeah. So maybe I just want to hear from you the feedback, any further like following up question or information, something like that. And also we agree on the timeline, process and timeline. Presentation thì em gửi gần cho các bạn đi đi. We will send you a presentation for all the section. Will be sent to you. Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Please try within today.
That would be really important.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think if you have, you can send anything you have ready.
Words from the other bank, the key documents. I saw the email that she's chasing.
Yeah.
Any words in this? Like any expectation or
Yeah,
ETA?
I will need to call them.
Because if they can just send the RMC and ELCO, the key ones, it's basically just one push on the button, right?
Yeah.
I
I think
mean, even if the rest delays,
Right.
that would already help me to
Sure.
finish next week, right?
Đâu nhỉ? Còn ai nữa? Đây nhỉ? Ông Tuấn lên chưa?
Rất là may đúng không?
Bốn tỷ đồng. Nhưng mà xong lấy certificate của Bộ Tài nguyên Môi trường.
Không, vì bên mình phải là cái đảm bảo là đến
Thế á? Mày thôi để cho nó là nhẹ thì
trong khuôn viên phòng thì là chỉ một điều gì thì lúc sáng sẽ biết
Yeah, I usually get the tea for the front.
chắc là chị nghĩ mình có thể bắt đầu được rồi nhỉ? Yeah. So we can start now, okay? Yeah. So the first action plan is send out all the presentation during the due diligence, right?
Yeah. So maybe just quickly from the IFC side, in terms of timeline, we intend to go to our investment committee by January 22nd, 23rd morning, 23rd. So we would have less than 6 weeks to prepare for our committee, and in between there are several weeks of Christmas holiday. So I would have to say that the timeline is actually very ambitious for us. So we really appreciate if VPBank can share the presentations immediately after the DD, ideally tomorrow, so we can start working on a material on Monday, and the remaining data request, which we have communicated with you earlier, and complete all the signing of the letter of interest and mandate letter. Things like
Yeah, and the second point is signing of mandate.
Letter of interest that we have shared with you.
Okay.
I think in the coming weeks, so far, I think we've provided 2 letters of interest already, and we expect a few more in the coming weeks. So
yeah, so you can expect more letter of interest to come, because we are still working on finalizing some of the documents with other lenders. So far, we sent 2 letters. For more to come.
So can I check with you the timeline for for example, for DEG and SMBC to go to the investment committee?
Maybe just before the timeline, also from our side with regard to the information. Presentation we already discussed. We would also need, and I'm not sure whether it is covered already by IFC request or not. We would need to understand more with regard to the GP bank. So we heard about the credit and security, but GP bank is also quite important, especially the implication. So we know that it is not consolidated yet, but it will be consolidated one day. What is the implication on GP bank? So we will need more information which can be disclosed. We understand that it is a tricky.
So you want to have like a section, like online section, or you can, or we can provide some information through email to you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Actually, in a sense, volume of GP bank and also potential influence on BP bank if we would assume that it will be consolidated. So this is a kind of. So this would be a topic. Another information which we might need is also with regard to real estate, a little bit more with top 10 NPLs, kind of NPLs, and provision coverage. Same, maybe a little bit more information with regard to the capital. We received already some information. What is the plan of the bank? We would maybe need a little bit more in order to get comfort that this 35% growth in 2026, 2027, that it is as a solid basis also from the capital side. Lisa sent EMDS questions, so in documents as our EMDS expenses would need to be given. Question to you and also to IFC, would you work with projections? So is it a part of investment proposal for IFC to see the projections? So we would also.
The financial model has been shared, right? Financial model.
Actually, it's just the financial projection summarize of
just
our
the financial projection.
Yeah. We share already for 5 years.
We have shared to
IFC. Okay, but then you would maybe just summarize what our requirements, and if you have already, then it is.
Yeah, will be shared back to you the 5 years projection.
Perfect.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, and then if we sign LOI, so actually when we return back, we will start working on our documents. However, we have Christmas time in Europe, so it is a bit difficult. Even if you will work, others will not. So the earliest what we can do is February. So because of the size, we will need to go to our supervisory board, so the highest level, and it will be in February. But this is due to Christmas time. It's quite challenging to meet. Another option would be mid of March. So this would be our goal. We will try to do in February. Maybe with IFC support, I hear that if you are faster, then maybe it will help us a lot.
Yeah.
But if it is not February, then it will be mid of March.
Okay.
And if it is mid of March, we understand that IFC will work on legal documentation, but because we know the legal documentation already, we will work in parallel. So actually, we would then combine 2 tracks. So in terms of the approval process and commenting on legal documentation. So it is a goal to be in the first round.
Yeah.
So together with IFC.
Yeah.
All right.
So please target for February, because maybe for IFC, we follow the IFC timeline is by 23rd of January, and then we can start the documentation. After that, we can start the documentation process, and we can do in parallel together when you submit to your board for approval in February.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can complete. Maybe can I check from SMBC
Yeah.
for the timeline?
Now, three things. First, again, just to reiterate again all the presentations, just to echo on more IFC words immediately after this session would be greatly appreciated. So in case you have any risk-related questions internally whatsoever, we will follow up with you guys. Secondly, the mandate. Great to receive as soon as possible the final one. Because our again credit process will officially kickstart when this is settled. And regarding the timeline,
Điều đi đang
the
duyệt rồi chị.
dates
Đang là
of
còn
the
ai?
next credit
Nó
committee
đang xin
right
vô.
in front of me,
Dạ,
but
tôi check.
rest assured, no delays expected. We will align the timeline with IFC. And generally speaking, the second half of January is doable.
Second half of January.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you much. I think for the mandate, we will be proceed very soon. Hopefully, if we got all the approval in place, maybe we can proceed by end of or early next week. Yeah.
Next week.
No, early next week. Early next week. Monday or Tuesday. I'm trying to complete. Now it is submit to our board for approval. I think just a few on the 2 step more, and then we can signing the mandate. And yeah, okay. I think for the presentation, I understand it is very key for you to start the process. So maybe we target by today and tomorrow. Today, tomorrow, we send all the documentation on our part. Yeah. Okay. Any further?
No further comments on my side unless my colleagues have anything.
But I think also that the later follow up and we can have some further questions
Sure.
and consolidate everyone.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
And same.
It could be
Yes.
much appreciated if
Yes.
We can aggregate the follow-up questions
follow-up
from
questions.
the
But that will
lenders.
be also based on the presentation we receive. So
Mm.
please
Okay.
send that over soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. We are preparing for all the presentation because we need to collect from relevant unit. So I think we try to send out within today or maybe we can send one by one, for example. For pre-preparation could be much better. Okay. So we will share once available.
Thế thôi ạ. Thật à? Hết rồi ạ?
So if there is question from online, I mean, there are some teams there, right? So if
I think it's mainly the IFC team.
All right.
We have the other one.
we don't see it.
IFC and SMBC.
Yeah. Okay. So good.
Okay, so now we also have to get back on the ENS. Lisa, the question from Lisa on ENS,
Sure.
you have to complete soon. And also for the other information I will share with you.
Yeah. It could be much helpful. You can drop some kind of emails for details.
I think we are fine either. Yes.
We can address the question directly.
Yeah.
For ease of communication.
Yeah. You directly to
so that
to save the time.
upon your convenience. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So
And thank you
thank,
for all the preparation presentations.
thank you
for
so
all your
much.
efforts.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, and I do look forward to have a further collaboration with you, more and more transaction and collaboration with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. And during the credit process, so if you have any further question or any requirement for clarification, so please direct to my team, to me and my team. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
very much.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the great planning and organization and all the good information.
Yeah, this
Really
is our
appreciate it.
pleasure to meet you all and receiving you here. Thank you.
Thank you. Hỏi thang đi. Còn